Okay, so today I'm going to talk to you guys, fellow beginners, about hand independence. So when you're playing the piano, you usually do the melody with your right hand and the bass clef with your left hand. And a lot of the times it's more simple with the left, but you might find that as you're trying to put them together, you still have massive issues like I did. So the way to get around it, I found, is actually rhythm exercises for your hands. For instance, you can do a drumming beat like right, left, left, right, left, 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 right, right, left, right, right. Or if you want to really test how bad your independence is, you can do the old tap your head and rub your stomach. Do it in reverse, and then switch to your non-dominant hand and see if that's any better. Same thing. So the best thing I found is to do things to help you get rhythm in both. So if any of you are like bad dancers, it's kind of the same thing but with your hand. So my non-dominant hand is my left hand. So this is like the uncoordinated dancer hand, which means your brain tries to think of moving one way and your body's like not functioning the way you would expect it to. Same thing with your voice, actually. You try and sing one note and you come out like, oh. So that's a whole nother can of something. So for your hands, what you could do is you can grab like a box, which you won't be able to see here, but you can do and try syncopation, and basically that's going on the upbeat. So if your right hand's going, that's both. So drumming exercises, specifically hand drumming exercises. Then there's also things like I saw a video on seeing if you can make a clapping noise with your hand just on the base of your hand. So it's like pulling into like a really tight grip all of a sudden. And with the other hand, it's a lot trickier than it looks. And then you can also do dexterity like this to make sure that you can articulate well. And if you're not a typist on the computer, that would actually help you a lot with getting your fingers to be more flexible and to have more range of motion. So that's what I suggest. Look up hand drumming exercises, and whether you have a hand drum or not, you can tap on your knee, you can tap on a counter, you can do whatever, and just go with what is like easy or difficult for you, and don't set yourself like a huge bar. Just challenge yourself little by little, and make it a little trickier, a little trickier. And for working on the piano, my first video shows I was trying to do one of the Aladdin songs, and the bass that I figured out was actually deceptively complicated for someone who hasn't played with their left hand. So I felt frustrated because I kept trying, and it wasn't working for me. And then when I recently switched to Moonlight Sonata, my first real music piece, I found that it was still difficult, but I was getting the hang of it. So it was notes being held for 3 beats, and then even it was held into an additional note. It was carried over. So it's a sustained 6 beats while I'm doing other things with my right hand. So that was a lot easier to do. So to start out, you could play whole notes or, longer held notes, and it's just, you'll be way less frustrated, trust me. All right, guys, so that's it. Hope that helps some of you that are beginning like I am. I just happened to do a ton of research because I was frustrated, and I hope that my research can now help you.